Hello everyone, Ya Ali Madad, Bismillah Rahman Rahim. My name is Jahazeb and I am from Pakistan. So I just here to start the new series, and the series name is the Structure Liquidities, and that the Structure Liquidity is the combined version of the CRT, Malaysian SNR and ICT. Okay, and it's a my promise no one will teach you like this how the structure liquidity works and what's the main algorithm of this market. Okay, but you always you want the short way for getting the trade, like you want to become a scalper, and you always use the concept of the ICT, but you don't even get the good result, because actually the main problem is not inside the market. Actually main problem is your mentality, because you didn't know actually the algorithm of this market. Okay, so here I show you how the actual what's the actual algorithm of this market and how the structure behave, because I always feel like the structure liquidity is a king. So let's we start, and it's a my promise, when you saw this video, then you get a lot of things about the structure liquidities and how the liquidity work, and then for the entry how we use the CRT, Malaysian SNR and ICT, and last thing is the SMC. Okay, SMC. Okay, so here we start. Let's start our series. Okay, as you can see here, then first we always use like this line chart. Okay, you didn't use the candle stick pattern. You always use this line chart. So as you can see here, okay, the first thing is that I always find out the that zone where the market didn't break the structure but didn't give the retracement. Okay, so let's see, as you can see here, like this market the break the structure is here. Okay, as you can see, market break the structure is here, but market didn't give the retracement, okay, until the upward side. Okay, so what do you mean by this? Like as you can see at this complete zone, the market after the break of structure, the market didn't give the retracement, okay, to the upper side. Like let's suppose market should be come to at this point. If the market is break the structure, the market at least should become at least at this point, or at least at this point. Okay, so when we are converted into the smaller time frame, then we will find out the most nearest key level. Okay, so let's we convert it into the candles, and we see either the market give to the reaction at this point or not. As you can see here, the markets break the structure, but market didn't give the retracement to the last my key level. Okay, so definitely it means like that there's a lot of the pending liquidity are here. Okay, what next? you have to find you have to find out the next key level. Okay, so I just go to the previous chart. So I see, as the in the market, as you can see here, the market is break the structure is here. Okay, when market break the structure, market should be come to at this point for this liquidity. Okay, but market didn't came. So it means like there's a lot of the pending are available here. Okay, so what next? Also, if we are converted into that line chart, you can also see the market is also break the structure at this point. So as you see here. Okay, so what next? It means market should be take to the liquidity at this complete zone. Oh, now I just mark out this here my key level. Okay, so I just mark out. Okay, and now I'm converted go to the line chart. Okay, as you can see, the markets came and take the liquidity. Okay, first. Okay, okay, what next? As I see, market also break the structure here. Okay, but market didn't give the proper retracement to the downward direction until to take this liquidity. Okay, so meanwhile, let's suppose if the market is break the structure here, the market should be come to at this point and take the liquidity of the nearest key level. So it means there is a lot of the pending are still available at this point. So we should increase this. Okay, okay, also what next? Okay, next is here, like uh, okay, second thing is also break structure is here. Okay, as you see. Okay, so the market also break the structure, because if we convert it into the line chart, it means like that there is a lot of the pending, as you can see. Okay, as you can see there's a lot of the pending. So if I just zoom this chart, so as you can see, as you can see like this, okay, just particular to this zone, okay. So here you can see market is break the structure, okay, but market didn't give to the given, market did not give that proper retracement, because if market break the structure and then after the break of the structure market should come at this key level, it means then it's a proper retracement, but market didn't give the retracement at this point, okay. So now I converted into the candle chart. So as you can see, like when this market break the structure, market did give the proper retracement, so I just mark out the whole liquidity zone, okay. So I just wait until the market should take the liquidity at this level. So I just see here the markets came and take the liquidity, okay. So what actually I just enhance this key level, okay, as you see, okay. So as you can see here, okay. So what next? So definitely I just a 1 minute like circle, okay. So okay, now what next? Definitely there is a remaining liquidity are still available, but definitely if the market wants to go to the downward direction, market should take the more liquidity, because the it should be covered to the larger distance, so that is why it also take the more liquidity to go to the downward direction. So what next? As you can see here, the market is break the structure is here, okay. So after the liquidity sweep, market break the structure here, okay. So and also market break the structure at this point, okay, like which is called to like an CAUSD, okay. So what next? So when the market break the structure, so I definitely prefer, okay. So as you see, when does the market break the structure, so what is my next key level, okay. Definitely when the market is break the structure, so I always prefer the my last key level, okay. So as you see here, the market break the structure, so that is my key level, okay. That is my key level, and my last key level is here, okay. But you see like this market already just came here, take the liquidity and go to the upward, and at this point market didn't break the structure, but after this market break the structure and go to upward, okay. So what my next key level? So I just find out, as you can see here like this, there is a strong FBD, okay, this breaker FBD, okay, and inversion FBD, okay, that as you can see here, okay. And second thing, that is the my second key level, okay, that is my second key level. So I just mark out the my key level, okay. So I just wait until the market, and also you can taking the help of the 50%, okay, like this 50% you should take like this, okay. FVG mark out, and that is the 50% zone area. I just mark out the one, okay. So just as you see, okay. But you see the market didn't touch the 50% zone area, okay. So and what I have to do now, so I just wait until the market should take the liquidity of this my key level, and after taking the liquidity, market should be closed with the proper momentum candle above this my key level, okay. As you can see here, so I just, as you can see, when this market take the liquidity, market close above the zone, I just mark out this candle, okay. As then you will be see like this, okay. I just change the color of this, like, okay. You see that white candle, okay, that candle are closed with the proper momentum body to the upward side, and after this when the market give the retracement, the market exact at this from a key level, the market go to the upward direction, okay. So I just put my entries here at this point, and then what my next target, okay. So what the my stop loss is my just is behind this FPT, okay. And what's the my next target, because I know very well that, okay, when the market is break the structure, the market didn't take the liquidity at this zone, okay. So I just enhance this my key level, okay, as you can see like this. So definitely a market should come at this point, okay. So I just mark out, okay, as you can see here. Okay, so what the next definitely we very well known about this. There's a lot of the pending and the still are present is below this side, below this zone. Okay, so I just see when this market take the liquidity here, we can see like the turtle big soap. Okay, but I just also taking the confirmation like this. As you can see, the market is break, the structure is here. Okay, break structure here, so that is my break of structure point. Okay, what is my next key level? So definitely after the break of structure I find the most nearest key level. So there is a two confirmations, like the first one is there is a FBG. Okay, there is my FBG, and second thing, what is my next key level? So definitely I converted into the line chart, so I mark out that is my liquidity zone. Market should come and take the liquidity of this zone. Okay, so I just mark out this zone. Okay, as okay, because that complete zone is my liquidity area zone. Okay, so I just mark out this with, okay, that market should be take the liquidity. Okay, and my last key level is like this. Okay, because market may be come and take the IDM, because we can say that it is an IDM section, but until we very well know that, because the market is already take the liquidity of my key level, and now the market give to the change in state of delivery. So what is my next key level? So definitely market should be take the liquidity of the zone. So I converted into the candlesticks. Okay, and as you can see here, okay, as you can see the market, as you can see like this, my entry at the 50% zone. Okay, what the my entry zone. Okay, I just mark out like my 50% zone. Okay, that is the my 50%, and that is my 50% zone area. Okay, and so what next? Definitely the my stop loss is just above the liquidity key level. Okay, so I just put my entry is here at this point. So okay, and definitely it's my last key level, so that is why my stop loss is above this zone. And what's the my target? I definitely very well known about it, because there's a lot of the pending are still available below this zone. So my target is at this point. Okay, so as you can see here, the market is clearly achieved this target. Okay, so that is the structure work, how the structure work. Okay, because there is a lot of the example I will share in the next part, because as you can see here like this. Okay, as I just mark out this key level. Okay, that is my key level. Okay, so as you can see here, that is my key level, and at 50% of this key level the market take the liquidity. Okay, as you can see here. Okay, so I just mark out this the 50% zone area. Okay, that as you mark out. Okay, and what next, as you see here like this, market when give the break of structure at this point, the market gave the break of structure, but market after the break of structure, market didn't give to the proper retracement to the upward. So it means there is a lot of the pending liquidity are present at this point. Okay, so after the my key level, as you can see here, that is my key level. Okay, what is that is my key level. Okay, so when the market take the liquidity of my this key level, so I just clearly mentioned that is my key level. Okay, so just a little bit. Okay, that is my key level. Okay, that is my key level. So I just came, as you can see like this, markets take the liquidity. Okay, as you can see. Okay, the market is come at this point and take the liquidity, and when at this point, okay, the market is break the structure is here. Okay, okay, so when the market is break the structure, so what is my next key level? So definitely my first key level is here, and what the my next key level? So definitely, so my next key level is here. Okay, so my just stop loss is just behind this key level. Okay, and so definitely I just wait until the market you can be also trade is in another way like this. As you see here, if you don't want to take the entry at this point, so you have to wait until the market is give like this break of structure. Okay, so at this point market give to the break of structure. So what is the my next key level? So what, as you can see here, it is a breaker blocker. So that is a breaker blocker, and what is the my key level? That is my key level. Okay, that is my key level, and also that is my second key level. Okay, I have to wait the market should be come and take the liquidity below this my key level, and and closing with momentum body upward side to this breaker blocker zone. Okay, so as you see, like this market is taking the liquidity and closing to the upward side. Okay, I just took the entry of this long position at this point. Okay, so what's the my stop loss? My stop loss is just below this FPD. And what's the my next target? So definitely I know very well there is no give to the retracement, so I just take at this point. Second, I know very well at this point the market give to the break, structure break. So when the market is closing with a momentum body at this key level, I put the entry of this long position. Okay, so I just put the entry of this long position. So as you see here, okay, like this. So this is the structure, how the structure work. Okay, nobody teach you like this. So always remember, when the market break the structure and didn't give the retracement, you have to find until the market should take the liquidity of any next key level which is present is below to side. Okay, let's suppose the market give the market break the structure, and market after the break of structure market didn't give the retracement. Okay, then it means like that if the market didn't give the retracement, okay, and market is go to downward direction, so it means the market after the taking the liquidity from some key level which are present below side. So after the key level, after the liquidity of this key level, market should be go to the take the liquidity of this zone. Okay, so remember always. Okay, remember always. So that is the structure work and how the structure behave like this. So as you also like this, you can see here. So like I give another example, like this, as you see here. Okay, as you can see here. So as you see, like I just converted into the line chart. So okay, fine, I just converted into the line chart. So when this market okay, so as you can see here, like this market is break the structure here at this point. Okay, market break the structure, but market there's a lot of the pending are still available at this point. Okay, at this point. Okay, at this point. Okay, at this point. Okay, but market didn't give the proper retracement. Okay, so here you can see. Okay, so when the market is break the structure, the market, what's the market next move? Market should take the liquidity of my key levels. Okay, but we have to find the most nearest key level. But as you can see here, the market break the structure is here. Okay, let's, okay, I give an example, like okay, fine, that is a valid swing. Okay, the market give the proper retracement. Okay, but what about that break or that break of structure? Okay, so as it means like as you see here, the market is break the structure is here. Okay, when market break the structure, that is also the valid pullback. Okay, but okay, because that is the my key level. Okay, that is my key level. The market also take the retracement, it means that is a valid pullback, that is a valid pullback. But what next? Definitely, as you see here, the market when you give the break of structure, the market should take the liquidity of this upper zone. What is the my next key level? Okay, so just find out the market didn't take the liquidity of this key level. What is my key level? Okay, so when I just convert it into the line chart, as you see here, the market break the structure, so market should take the liquidity of this zone. Okay, that zone, but market didn't take the liquidity of the zone. Okay, so as you see here, okay, very uh, near to that zone. Okay, but very near to that zone because my key level is here. Okay, so at this point my key level. Okay, so what, but market didn't came. Okay, so what I have to do, I just mark out that is a valid liquidity zone area. Okay, so next, what, definitely the market should take the liquidity. Where is the liquidity? As you can see here, the market take the liquidity. Okay, that is my key level. When the market take the liquidity and give the break of structure, the market should also give the proper retracement. What is the my next zone? Okay, so as you see here, the market, that is my key level. Okay, so that is my key level, as you see. Okay, that is my key level. I just wait the until market should take the liquidity of my key level. So as you see, the market comes downward direction and take the liquidity, and after they take the liquidity the market give the proper closing with the help of the momentum body to the upward side. Okay, so when the markets do, okay, so I just put the long position is here at this point. Okay, so and what my next zone, okay, definitely. Okay, so what my next liquidity zone, so it's that trade is for the scalper, but my last liquidity zone, that is most important zone, because I always prefer when the market give the break of structure. So I also find the most nearest key level below this key level. Okay, so as you see here, that is my next key level. Okay, that is my next key level, and last my key level is here. Okay, so my last key level is here, which is also called to the block, also called to the order blocker. Okay, so I just put my entry here at this point. Okay, as you can see like this. Okay, I just the stop loss is just below this liquidity zone area. Okay, so that trade is for the scalper. Okay, because that is a very nearest key level, so I can also put the trade is here for the scalper. But if I want to get the long position, so definitely I just take my that key zone, because the liquidity is pending here. Okay, so as you see here, the market comes and take the proper liquidity at this point. So what I have to do, definitely I should take the proper target. Okay, so that is the structure work. Okay, like this, as you can see here, the market when the break of structure. Okay, so market when, as you can see here, the market give the break of structure. Okay, after the break of structure, what's the market do, market should become at least the proper retracement to at this point. Okay, with this point at this point, but after the break of structure the market didn't give to the proper retracement to at this point. So what I have to do, so definitely I will find out the most nearest key level, and definitely I can see here. Okay, I just find out like this. Okay, as you can see. Okay, so definitely, because there is any key level at the present is here, so I just uh, okay, but definitely at this point there is a strong key level are present is here. So let's suppose the market is came and take the liquidity. Okay, markets came and take the liquidity of the zone. So what I have to do, okay, fine, let's suppose that is the my key level zone. Okay, and the market take the liquidity. Okay, as you can see here, the market take the liquidity of the zone. So what I have to do, I have to wait the market give to the structure shift. Okay, so as you can see here, the market gave the structure shift. Okay, as you see here. Okay, so what I have to do, definitely I just mark out the key level. Where is my key level? Okay, that is my last key level, I just mark out. Okay, I just mark out the market should take the liquidity of my key level, and after the liquidity the market should give to the proper closing with the help of the momentum body to the upward direction, and to the above side of this key level. Okay, so when the market do, and after the market give the retracement from at this my key level, the market go to the upward directions. Okay, so I just mark out, and definitely what's the my key zone area, my key zone area at least minimum, so definitely that is my first target. So I just mark out where is my key level at present is here. Okay, now my first key level is at this point. Okay, my first key level. Okay, and what the my next key level, so that is the my next key level. Okay, so that is my next key level. Okay, that is the my next key level. Okay, so as you can see here, okay, the market take the liquidity of this my key levels. Okay, okay, as you can see here, the market take the liquidity of my this key level. Okay, so my target easily achieved, and as you see, so this is the way like the structure is always work. Okay, structure liquidity, that is the most important, and if you know how the liquidity work, then you never ever to lose your money. In the next part we will discuss the other things. I hope and have a great day.